first of all, we need to talk about who the stakeholders are. Because in every question, we're going to think about the stakeholders effectively are the same in this functionality as the user types. So the stakeholders are listed here. And I'm going to send you a copy of the stakeholders as well. So these are the stakeholders. The stakeholders. Yeah, this is so these are the user types. Basically, the website is the same as the sponsorship visa company and has an address. The artist and artist management are user types, which are basically the same, have the same functionalities, but we're going to call them artist and artist management, will both have user types. The Japanese club promoter and domestic sponsor is a separate user type. The Japanese government is not a user type because they are having information sent to them by the sponsorship company, but the foreign visa company is a user type. So basically, the website you have at the top is an administrator and the others are their own user types. So you need to basically break this down and talk about these being the required user types and make a PowerPoint presentation which uses the user types as separate blocks. Okay? I hope that makes sense. The next point. So here are the stages, and we're going to talk through the stages now, first of all. Here are the stages. So this is what we're doing. We're creating an automated web platform and email system for the submission of visa documentation and the process of applying for visas for Japanese entertainer, for artists and entertainers, the submission of these documents, cost payments and commissions. And you can read the rest of it, but basically it's about time tracking, logistics and other information. And we're going to make this document because we want software developers to agree that they can do it and also identify the fields that they need to use as they're making the information. And you're going to make the presentation about it and then you're going to explain how it's done. So the first thing is, basically we're going to have an external website. So if you look at an external website, let's use the following screenshot for the external website. The external website might look something like this. Let's look at Vietnam e-visa. So the external website might look something like similar. I'm not saying it has to look anything like this in terms of his presentation of what it does, but it might look similar to this. Relatively boring exterior, like this. Use this screenshot from this website here. And then we're going to have the application process here. And it's going to look a bit like this. We're going to copy this, in fact, take this information here. The external part looks like this. So then we are going to have a first page. So let's imagine we have the external website and use sample page of the external website as page 1 in your example in your PowerPoint presentation. So then we're going to have the login, and the login is going to have the questions for the user, so it's going to have sign up, it's going to have register, it's going to have login, it's going to have forget password, it's going to have login with Facebook, post login, Google, post login. And then they're going to get into the website that way and receive an email confirmation to prove that they have done this. In the email confirmation, there will be a message to the user. In this case, we're going to identify the user. So go back to the stakeholders, which we talked about here. Who is going to log into the website? It's either going to be an artist management, a JP Club promoter, or a foreign visa company. So that's the user types I can think of. Or the admin, which will receive a documentation and receive notification of documentation. So then, the message to the user is, in order to create the next page is once they're logged in, it's saying will be a message to the user and it'll look a bit like this. Dear user, thanks for signing into our system. You have been directed here because you are planning to visit Japan and have an event date upon which you wish to attend. Can you please enter the event date? And then, do you have a sponsorship company or promoter who is connecting you with the system? If you do, please enter your email address. Then, if you're an artist, please enter your artist name. Or if you are someone representing the artist, please enter your name and the artist's name who you are representing. So then they submit once, and it says a message to the user. You have the summary of the fact they have a sponsorship company. They have the information about the artist visa. They have the login information. And the next question they're asked is, in the next screen, how many shows are you performing? Today is the following day. Your show is how many days away from today's date. So for example, if today is March the 21st and the show is on May the 1st, it would say your show is 60 days away from today's date. And then it will ask them to put the information about the shows. It will then ask the user to put information about the artist's nationality from a drop-down menu. And then if the artist is from one of the countries in which Japan cannot easily enter Japan, we have to send a message to the user warning them that they must have a working visa to enter the country. They can't enter a tourist visa, but otherwise we continue, and then we ask them to put the information about the nationality, the show date, the visa sponsorship company information, and then the next question we ask them, and they put that information, and we do a summary again, and then we ask them the following question: do you intend to use a third party in your home country to process the visa in a domestic embassy? We provide an explanation of this. Or we ask them if they will take the information for themselves. If the answer is A or B, we decorate into a separate form based upon their desire to create predicted costs for the visa processing, and then put that information to another form, and then we get them to submit the information to begin the process, up to 15. That is for the artist and artist management user type.